Alright, first I want to give praises unto Yahweh, the true name of the Heavenly Father. Double praises unto the Mashiach, Yeshua HaMashiach, the Son of God, the Savior. Double praises unto the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit, the Spirit of truth, the Spirit of wisdom, that gives us understanding to understand this Bible prophecy and this truth, and opens our eyes up to this Bible prophecy and gives us wisdom to understand the Bible. The Spirit of truth, the Spirit of wisdom. Barak, Haba, Bishem, blessed be he who comes in the name of Yahweh, blessed be his name. Barak Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Ha'olam, blessed art thou, O Yahweh, our God, King of the universe. All praises go to all three of them. Oh, this is a song that I came across, and it's not really a shock what it's about, not really a shock at all, not a shock one single bit. Again, you'll understand what this is about in a minute, again, because it's all part, the song is just about Freemasonry, that's all it's about. So, we'll see. We see straight away there's incense, each man with his hand, and the fragrance of the cloud of incense rising to their false gods. So again, this is what this simulates. Again, smoke simulates incense. Smoke, that's what incense means. So again, you have Drake doing this, because we all know Drake is nothing but a clown and a sellout. Sold his soul, he's always thrown up the satanic hand signs, because he's nothing but a sellout. We have this, this is no doubt our idolatry. Again, making an image of himself, and everyone worships it. Again, this is idolatry. So I find it funny that it creates a song, stop trying to be God. Yet what are you doing? You want to be worshipped as God, creating idolatry images. And there we go, we all know what this represents again. It's all part of the agenda, the black sun worship. It's a part of the occult, worshipping the black sun. This is what these people do. They worship the moon as basically the sun. They believe there's a thing called the black sun, that the sun has got there's two suns. No, it isn't. This is also part of the solar eclipse garbage, which promotes the ball earth, which we all know the earth is not no damn ball. Again, this is why they worship the solar eclipses. They act like, oh, a solar eclipse happens every 1,000 years. No, it doesn't. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. It's called seasons and that. You'll notice the moon all the time that's half eclipsed all the time. It's part of it. It does it all the time. It's not unknown. But they lie and say, oh, it's unknown. Solar eclipses don't happen. They happen every 1,000 years. No, they don't. Lies. And then we have this, of course, why did they have to show this guy? Because he's got the satanic stars on his hand. I mean, he's got one there. Satanic star. Satanic star. So again, satanic stars. The satanic stars represent the fallen angels. That's what they represent, the fallen angels. And there we go, the incense. Notice in the background, this is just a mockery of the Bible. Why have we got 1, 2, 3 moons? Again, because this is what these people believe. They believe there's more than one moon. That's why they're promoting evolution and their nonsense. Saying, oh, there's more the reason the moon keeps changing colour and becoming bigger and smaller each time, because the moon, there's more than one moon. There's like 1 billion moons. It's garbage, man. And with the ball earth, they say that the moon is 1 billion miles away. It's a joke. You ever seen the moon in the sky? You ever seen it? It proves that the moon is not 1 billion miles away. And again, you see the red. They just love the colour of red. It's all part of the witchcraft as well. He's nothing but a Satanist. Again, there we go. And I can't be the only one seeing this, man. I really can't. I looked at it. You look at it, clearly. This looks like an alien. We look here. There's the eyes. There's the eyes again. There's the nose. and there's the jaw, the mouth. So again, conquering up demons, as it says, incense. Incense means demons. And then this here, we got here the out shape of a skull. There's the long mouth, the jaw. There's the eye right there. And there's the other eye. Conquering up demons. Because like I say, I can't be the only one seeing this. I mean, you clearly look at that. That looks like a demon. No doubt a demon. Because again, like 9/11, when 9/11 happened, there was a demon face in the smoke. Because it was nothing but a ritual. That's all 9/11 was. Again, another demon. There you go with the long jaw, the long mouth, the nose right there, and the big eye. This clown is conquering up demons. This is what this is. This is what it is. Incense means it's part of witchcraft. That's what it's part of. So he's conquering up demons here. And then again, the idolatry. And again, I find it funny that he's on a black horse, most likely a mockery of the book of Revelation, one of the horses of apocalypse. Again, as far as I know, the black horse brings death. So again, this guy is just nothing but a clown. He can't even sing. That's why he continuously uses auto-tune, because he can't sing. Again, there we go with the one-eye symbolism. They zoom it in and out, over and over again. It's done on purpose, because these people are nothing but sellouts. As we see right there, the one-eye symbolism. And of course, what's in the background? What a shock. What is this? Oh look, it's the planet Saturn. The so-called planets that they say exist when they don't even exist, man. It's all garbage. They don't exist. There's no such thing as planets. They don't exist. There's no mention in the Bible. There's no mention of asteroids either, or meteorites. Meteorites and asteroids don't even exist. So part of evolution. The ball Earth is Satan's Earth. That's what it really is. The real Earth that God created is called flat. And many people can cry and say, oh, the Earth is not flat. That's your choice, believe it or not. But the ball Earth is a lie. And there we go. We can clearly see that this looks like the planet Saturn. The ring around it, and it's a planet. No doubt about it. And there we go. Look at that. One-eye symbolism. One-eye symbolism right there. No denying it. And there we go. Again, throwing up the devil horns. Right there. Throwing up the devil horns. Now we go with the satanic star. Again, satanic star representing the fallen angels. There we go with this clown throwing up the devil horns again. That's what this star represents, the fallen angels. That's why they continuously, as I've mentioned many times, that's why they, in California and Hollywood, they basically go, oh, the city of the angels, it's really the city of the fallen angels. That's why they call themselves superstars, because again, the stars represent the fallen angels. Because again, if you read the Bible, in Genesis, the angels are known as stars, because again, it says the stars are singing. Now we know stars don't sing, it's the angels. Angels is symbolic of stars. So that's why we know that the stars they're referring to is referring to the fallen ones. And there we go with the devil horns. Not surprised at all. There we go right there, the devil horns. Again, levitating. This is part of witchcraft. Again, Michael Jackson used to do it. Again, because Michael Jackson was nothing but a Freemason sellout. That's all he was. He was just a sellout. Same as Tupac and all that. Nothing but clowns acting like they're against the Illuminati. They're not against the Illuminati. This is levitation. This is witchcraft. Again, there we go with the rope around the neck. Again, now I'll show you what this means. That's what it means. Again, it's a Freemason thing. The rope around the neck is Freemasonry. So again, he's admitting again that he's nothing but a Freemason. That's what he's admitting. He's nothing but a Freemason. Because that's all he is. He's nothing but a Freemason. So that's why he has a rope around the neck. It's nothing to do with anything else. It's just to do with the Illuminati. Because this is what they do. And the Freemason, when they induct them, they put a rope around the neck. That's what it is. It's symbolic of the Freemason rituals. So again, these clowns think they can hide it. Again, the average person will think nothing of this if you don't know anything about Freemasonry. Again, like I said, notice this. This is why they worship the solar eclipse and the black sun, because that's really what it is. Again, they believe that the sun is black. That the sun is black, pure darkness. As we know, Satan turns everything upside down. The sun is known as light, isn't it? So Satan turns it around and promotes it as darkness. Again, because the solar eclipse is mentioned nowhere in the Bible. Nowhere. That's why when they promoted all the solar eclipse of 2017, which was nothing but fake, we all know that it was nothing but fake. Well, how do you think they knew when it was going to happen? Because it was fake. It was fake, that's what it was. Because again, they promote like, oh, this is something that doesn't happen very rarely. Yes, it does. It happens all the time. Just look outside your window and look at the moon. You'll see. The moon is always eclipsing. So when the sun and the moon pass by each other, and it's funny that they say, oh, the sun and the moon are 1 billion miles away. Yeah, how can they solar eclipse all the time then? Because the earth is flat, that's why. The sun and the moon is inside the earth, not outside the earth. The firmament simulates the sky. We are not living under no damn dome like people want to promote. The earth is flat. The firmament doesn't simulate the dome. The firmament simulates the sky. Look at the word firmament. It just simulates the heavens. There's a first heaven, which is the sky. Second is the galaxy. Third is where Yahweh sits. These people know that, but that's why they have to push the ball earth so much, because it's a lie. You get people out there that says, oh, it doesn't matter if the earth is a ball or flat. Well, yes, it does. It does matter. Because one, the ball earth is a lie, and the ball earth promotes that. The ball earth promotes that basically God doesn't exist. That's basically what the ball earth promotes, and the ball earth promotes evolution. So yes, it does matter. So again, there you go with the rope around the neck. Now you know what it means. Again, you have this. Again, looks like this person's demonically possessed. White eyes simulate demonic possession. Again, there we go with the skull and bones. Again, proving that he's part of the secret societies. Again, they promote that these three occults are three different secret societies. No, they're not. They're all one. So they fool people. The skull and bones, the 3, 12, 22, I think it is. Again, 3 is an occult number. That's why they use it. So again, he's admitting that he's a part of the secret societies. He's admitting it. And again, one-eye symbolism. And again, look at this woman's dress. It's pretty obvious of what it is. Right there. There's the horns of the Baphomet. There's the Baphomet horns. There's this would be the eyes, and this would be the mouth. Notice how like it's got a serpent tongue. Again, simulating the snake in the Garden of Eden. Again, but we all know that it was Satan, the fallen angel. The serpent was just symbolic of, in Hebrew, the serpent means magician, which was Satan, someone that promoted witchcraft. So again, what we got in the background, the diamond. Again, these people just love to throw these symbols up. The diamond is a representation of the false light, Lucifer, the false light bearer. And again, in numerology, the diamond equals 33. And again, we got the multiple pyramids in the background. There we go, throwing the 666 hand sign up right here. No denying it. There we go with the demons. This simulates a demon. That's what it simulates. That's what it simulates. This is a demon, and they even start singing in a like demon voice, approving it again. There we go with the devil horns. Again, astral projection. This is what this is. Basically, opening portals. Basically, going to one place to another. That's part of witchcraft. It's called astral projection. And there we go with the sellout Drake throwing the devil horns up right there. And there we go, this woman throwing up the devil horns. There we go, and throwing it up again. Nothing but a clown. There we go, again, this is just the mockery. This is referring to Lucifer again. And where it says, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? You said in your heart, I shall ascend above the clouds, and shall be like the Most High." That's what this is simulating, you'll see in a minute. Again, the one-eye symbolism. And then he starts falling from the sky. Again, the heavens. As I said, there's a first heaven, a second heaven, and a third one. So he's falling from the second heaven, which is the galaxy. Again, exactly where Lucifer was kicked out of. So there you go. He's fallen from heaven. Again, proving it's Lucifer again. There you go, falling from heaven. And there we go, throwing the 666 hand sign up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. Again, throwing it up one more time, it would have been 6. Then again, he did throw it up 6 times, well, he didn't capture it all. And there we go, throwing at the devil horns. There we go again, right there. Devil horns again. And there we go. The one-eye symbolism, and notice in the background, the 1,000 bolts of light, simulating Lucifer. All these light bulbs represent the false light. The false light, Lucifer, that's what it represents. Lucifer is known as the false light bearer. And again, the word Lucifer is actually a Latin word. And the reason they put the Latin word in the Old Testament in Isaiah is because when the Satanist or someone reads the Bible, because we all know that the Satanists believe that Lucifer is the true light. Again, all Lucifer means is light bearer. And now who is the true light? The true light is Jesus Christ. So again, when they put in the Bible the word Lucifer, people, that's how atheists and that basically say, oh look, this proves that Jesus Christ is Lucifer, because it says in the Bible in Isaiah, oh, Lucifer means son of the dawn, son of the morning, and what is Jesus referred to? Son of the morning, the bright morning star. You see why they did it, why they put the Latin word. Again, we all know that the Old Testament was only written in Hebrew. So why is a Latin word in the Bible? They did it deliberately. So you see, like I just said, how it causes confusion with people. That's why they did it. Lucifer just means light bearer. The original translation for Lucifer's name was Lucius Christos. That was his original name. That was the original translation. But they added a Latin word into the Old Testament because they knew exactly what that word meant. They did it on purpose. Because again, when some Satanist joins the Illuminati or whatever, as soon as they'll most likely read that verse out to them, say, oh, Lucifer, son of the morning, son of dawn, then they'll go to the scripture where it says, oh, Jesus, the morning star. They'll say, see, yeah, it proves that Jesus is Lucifer. That's why they did it. You take away the word Lucifer, then there's no, again, but we all know Lucifer's the fake light. He manifests himself as light, so that's exactly why they put the name Lucifer in the Bible. Lucifer's not even a name. It just means light bearer. And as we, like I said, the 1,000 bolts of light is representation of Lucifer again. And then we got the one eye symbolism. And then of course we got throwing up the devil horns again, not a shark. There we go with Drake being a clown again. We see right here, looks like he's throwing the satanic Baphomet hand sign up, the V hand sign. And there we go with these lyrics, they admit it right in front of your face, what they're all about. Again, we see all of these women I made off records I produced. So again, he is admitting that all these women that he gets in this music video, he got from selling his soul. Because he didn't get it from, again, how did he sell the records? Because he sold his soul. He sold his soul, he got big in the industry, there you go. So he's admitting that all these, again, we already know this anyway. Why do you think these women are around him? They're gold diggers. So they want money. So he's admitting that he had to pay for these women. He had to pay for them. So these women don't even care about him. So again, it just proves again that the whole rap industry is fake. They don't have no women at all. They have to pay for them. So it just shows it's a joke. They say, oh, in the industry, you'll get all these women. They don't get nothing. It's a lie. They have to pay for the women to be there. That's what they do. They pay for them. That's why they're there. The gold diggers. Take away that money, they'll run off. I might take all my exes and put all in a group, and now we say I'm about to turn them up, and then we go to the next lyric. Now we look, Astro, yeah. He keeps saying the word Astro. Now I'm going to show you what Astro actually means and what it's connected to. I'm sure you already know anyway, but I'll just show it anyway. And as you see, you look at the word Astro. This is what it's connected to. So again, you got to remember the whole of the worshipping the black sun. It's witchcraft. Again, it's all connected. You see how it's all connected, the same stuff. The worship of the stars. The worship of the stars, the moon, the sun. So again, he's admitting in his own words that he's a witch, a warlock. That's what he is. Again, the zodiac, which is part of witchcraft. Again, this is what it's all connected to. Satanism. Oh, we see here it's connected to the Baphomet. Again, Aria's zodiac, Wicca, witchcraft. That's what it's connected to. You see here again, the worship of the moon, the sun. Again, it's all part of witchcraft. Divination, which again, what does it say in the Bible? You shall not pass through your child through any divination. So again, these people know that this is against God. There we go again. Witchcraft. There we go. Witchcraft, the phases of the moon. Worshipping the phases of the moon is witchcraft. It's astrology, which is against God. Astrology is part of so-called science, which science is fake. Again, there you go. This is why they worship the phases of the moon, because it's witchcraft. Again, there you have the witchcraft symbols, the zodiac, the snake again. Again, looks like the all-seeing eye. This is what they do, they worship the phases of the moon, because it's witchcraft. Again, astronomers, which is garbage. So again, this is what I go full moon chart. We are told not to do this. We are told not to worship the moon, the sun, and the stars. This is absolute antichrist. Again, you see how it goes to witchcraft. There we go, witchcraft over and over again. It's the same damn thing. Again, full moon, you see right here. Full moon, Wicca and witchcraft, full moon rituals, open to newcomers, facilitated by its spirit Wicca. So again, this is why they worship the moon, the sun, and the phases of the moon, and the blood moons, and the so-called solar eclipses, because it's all part of witchcraft. They even admit in their own words, as the darkness now draws near, see the cycle of the year, as the light now goes within, let the Hallows dance begin. Again, this is witchcraft. Again, notice the fire. They worship these phases of the moon because they're nothing but a bunch of cultists. God clearly told us in the Bible not to do these things because it's an abomination in the eyes of God. So again, these people are continuously going against the Bible, promoting that, oh, witchcraft is great, let's worship the moon, the phases of the moon, the sun, and all that. It's all a cult. That's why they worship these things. So anyone that starts to follow the phases of the moon needs to stop doing it. Because again, black arts, an exorbitant account of witchcraft, demology, astro. See it again, the black sun. This is why, so that's why he used the word astro at the beginning of the song, because he's admitting that he's a cultist. Again, Mercury, which the planet doesn't even exist. Again, so as you can see, he's pushing on the evolutionist agenda. Planets don't exist. They don't even exist. It's a lie. They say the planets exist. They don't. Because again, God told us to not do these things. And now we know in the times that the Israelites started doing these things. They started adapting the things that the heathens were doing. And they started worshipping the sun, the moon, and the stars. And what did God say to them? Let them do it. Because he got tired of them. He's like, right, if they want to do it, let them do it. He had enough of them. Because we know how rebellious the Israelites were in the Bible. They were really, really rebellious. Worshipping the moon, worshipping the sun, and all that. And again, when Moses, like I said in a previous video, when Moses done that thing with the snake and a pole, what did they do? The Israelites started worshipping it. Rather than worshipping God, what would they rather worship? They'd rather worship the moon, the sun, the stars, rather than worshipping the Creator that created those things. So again, it's always been a problem with the Israelites. They've been doing it for centuries, and they're still doing it today. So again, this is what it is. Astrology, which astrology is part of numerology, it's part of witchcraft, divination, it's all part of the occult. Because no one can tell me that, oh, God promotes astrology. Where does it say that in the Bible? God says he's against it. Again, so this again, it proves what it is. The zodiac is witchcraft. What type of witch are you based on your zodiac sign? So again, Taurus, elf witch. There's no such thing as an elf witch, so garbage. Energy witch. Again, hermit witch. Thunder witch. Again, all witches, one's worshipping the moon, one's worshipping the ground, one's worshipping energy, one's doing thunder, and one's worshipping most likely the phases of the sun and the moon. Again, they're all witches, they know that. This is why anyone that's listening to their garbage music needs to stop, because he's admitting he's putting a witchcraft spell on you. The witches, the warlocks. So as you know, now you know why he's saying these things at the beginning. Astro, yeah, sun is down, feeling cold. That's how we already know winter's here. Now again, as it says in the Bible, for when we know that when pray that your time be not in the winter, your tribulation not be in the winter or on the Sabbath. Again, these people know what's coming. They know the judgment day is just around the corner. They know it. That's how we already know. My dog would probably do it for a Louis belt. That's just all he know. He don't know nothing else. I tried to show him, yeah. Going on you with a pick and roll, young La Flame. He in sick mode. So again, he's admitting that he's a witch. So again, and we see, and again we have here, yeah, he said, of all numbers he had to choose, I did half a exan, 13 hours. Again, 13 hours. Why of all numbers did he have to pick 13? That's right, because he's a Satanist. These people work in signs and numbers and symbols. It's the way they work. Again, we got the lyrics again, taking God's name in vain, like they always do. When I shot, again, saying garbage over and over again. It's just a joke, and there we go, this is what it connects to. This is how long we've been worshipping it. It goes way back to the Nazis. That's how far back it goes. This is actually a Nazi symbolism. That's where the swastika came from. It came from this, the worship of the moon. So you see, this is why they worship the moon. It's all connected to the Nazis, which the so-called Nazis that were in World War II still are alive today. They run NASA. And there we go. You notice that it looks like the swastika. Shorten all these and it looks like the swastika, because that's all it really is. Because again, we all know that the elite, they're the most racist people in the entire existence. They hate everyone, because they're nothing but the bloodline of the devil. So again, the black sun, the worship of the black sun, it's a cult. And there we go, like I said, you see what I was talking about. So he's got a rope around his neck. It's part of Freemasonry. You see, these are Freemasons introduced. He's a Freemason. So again, Travis Scott is admitting he's a Freemason. He's admitting it. That's why he said he had a rope around his neck. He's admitting that he's a Freemason. We already knew that anyway. I mean, he admitted in his song Goosebumps that he sold his soul. He admitted it. And there we go. See again, taught to be cautious. So you see, it is a Freemason thing. They blindfold them and put a rope around the neck. And then you see the skull and bones symbol, which one represents death as well. You see what I was talking about? Why they worship the sun, the moon, and the stars and all that. You see, and again, notice like I said, I've said many times, blue, red. So that's why they use those colours as well, because it's connected to satanic worship. It's connected to witchcraft. It's why they worship the two colours, blue and red. Because the blue and red is the symbols of the zodiac, which zodiac is witchcraft. Now we all know that the so-called Zionist basically worship the zodiac. That's what they do. Well, that's honestly why they worship it, and like I was saying with the Zionist. And they'll deny it, and they'll deny it as much as they want, because they're nothing but liars, and the synagogue is Satan. That's all they are. They say, oh, the Star of David, the Star of David. It's the Star of David. There's no such thing as the Star of David. There is no such thing. There's no Bible verse in the entire Bible ever saying that so-called star that they created is the Star of David. And again, they even admit in their own words they don't know where it came from. But they're lying there. They do know where it came from. It's a symbol of witchcraft. Because again, the hex, which is the Baphomet, which is the pentagram, the Zionist star, the normal star, it's all the same thing. It all represents the fallen angels and the devil. So again, the state of fake Israel, basically where they have on the flag that Zionist star. It's a, as I've said many times, it's a symbol of the devil. They worship that symbol. It's basically put the heck, anyone that basically owns one of those flags, basically throw it away. Because again, if you want to hex on yourself, then go ahead and do it. Because that symbol is a symbol of a hex, meaning someone's putting a witchcraft spell on you. And there we go. This is how far back it goes. The Freemasons. The Freemasons and the Nazis used to even wear a ring of it. Again, the black sun with the swastika around it. Again, there we go. This is what they actually believe in. They believe that the sun is not yellowish white. They believe it's pure darkness. So again, this is how evil these people really are. They have to turn everything that God created and turn it into a satanic meaning. Again, with the rainbow, what did they do with that? It was not satanic at first, but then they had to turn it into something. This is what the devil does. Everything that's good turns around satanic. Oh, the moon, again, like with the moon is not even a ball either. It's just a light. But Satan has to lie and promote, oh, it's a planet.